against Montreal in that game. Wins delivery. It drops dangerously. Kessler stings it, and the rookie has his first Major League Soccer goal. The Revs finally make the set piece pay off. And the big rook breaks his duck.
An impact in this match. Lee Win whips in the corner. It goes near post, but Henry Kessler rebounds off his chest, keeps his body over the ball, and makes solid contact and just blasts it to the lower right, inside of the lower right post. Fantastic finish from the young rookie. But there is no easy schedule.
Right. Bruce Arena says he just doesn't like the monotony of playing the same team 3 or 4 times. Here's Buchanan as the Revs win it back. Bo tried to slip it through for Tejan. Now La Pantera has his goal! 2-0 Revs. And for the second time this year, Gustavo Bo punishes the Montreal Impact with a goal.
You have to be relentless. Forget about the missed opportunities. He gets on the ball. He tries to cut back ball to Tejan Buchanan, sticks with it, and then like all good goal scorers, you don't have to look at the keeper. You know where he is, and he slots it low far post.
Bunbury touches inside for Gundes. Nice play. Now for Bo. Into space for Diego, racing towards the goal. Has a couple of trailing runners, goes towards Buchanan. Tejan comes through hard, settles it. Back to Diego, in on the keeper, 3-0! Flag is down, Diego gets his first goal of the year. I told you he plays well against Montreal.
You did.
This is a team goal.
It's a team goal. Fagundes head up, tries to find Tejan Buchanan tracking, wins the tackle over Wanyama, and then the unselfish pass. Fagundes with his head up, sees Clement Diop's position, and just slides it cool into the far post. Great finish from Diego Fagundes. Good first touch, second touch, and then calmly slots it. That's a team goal from the Revolution. And great playmaking decision from Tejan Buchanan.
Wanyama, again showing some of his quality. Is it enough for Montreal to play out? Well, this time they do. Lapalainen is on his horse. Long touch in on the keeper, and he gets one back for Montreal. Well, you got to give Wanyama credit for starting the attack from deep, and Lapalainen opening up his stride and getting in behind the defense. That ruins the shutout.
The ball's played into the feet of Piet. It's laid back, and then Wanyama just is there in the midfield, but Lapalainen delays his run, cuts inside of Farrell, and this bends it far post. He's got too much pace, so Farrell couldn't tackle.
Good strike.
Loreno steps up, shows him the body and gets him leaning the wrong way, finishes low into the keeper's left.
Pozuelo from the penalty spot.
And Pozuelo rolls it in, and Toronto FC might just have won it late against New York City.
Pozuelo wins the mental battle with Sean Johnson again. He stands up tall, he tries to wait as late as possible, and in the end it just leaves too much of the goal for the Spaniard to slot the ball into. Cool, calm, composed, pressure on him with this one, but again just waits and picks the right spot.
An iffy play there by the Dynamo. Now can they pick one off again? Aliseda driving forward. Cut from a Houston Dynamo player across for Barrett on the first time. And there's the opener for the Fire. Great ball from Bornstein. A clean finish from the Slovenian. And that's goals in 3 straight games for Robert Barrett. It's 1-0 to Chicago. Feet. Aliseda comes inside. And look at the first-time goal in behind the back 4. What a great run by Robert Birch. The cross was inch perfect by Jonathan Bornstein. Make a change in that position, in such an important position for them with the way that they want to put their fullbacks up high. They'll have to have communication. He hasn't been able to give them a rest. Aliseda Here's Fabian Herbers. 2 for Chicago. The best love story in Chicago at the moment is Fabian Herbers at Soldier Field. It's 2-0.
As Aliseda comes to the middle of the field here, a great little touch. Good rotation by Herbers, a great ball by Aliseda, and an easy finish here for Fabian Herbers as March can do nothing about it. They've got this defense stretched right now. He gets in between.
Quintero. Medran was stationed perfectly to be able to intercept the pass. Two Slovenian countrymen going at it, and Struder and Beric. And now Alvaro Medran is away. Slides his way past a couple of different players. The Spaniard still going. Medran!
Oh, what a goal!
What a goal from the Spaniard!
Oh, what a goal!
Alvaro Medran bobbing and weaving his way through the Houston Dynamo defense, and it's 3-0 Chicago.
Give an opportunity to make a pass to you. He blew by everybody in the midfield, and he says, I see you. I see you too. And I see the back of the net here for Alvaro Medran. What a great goal. Maybe gets a little lucky in the end, as Matthias Ver was recovering here. But boy, what a special goal by that man.
CJ Sapong once more. This time he buries it. Sapong is first in the 2020 campaign. And a big welcome back at Soldier Field to the Virginia native.
He got a second look. He got his mulligan here at the penalty kick spot. And this time, makes no mistake about it.
The rotation. Artur Williams. Now Santos looking up. De La Ryan! What a dart!
The ball from the right, all the way to the left. Artur, touch, pass, gets it to Williams. Now watch this sneaky run from Salarayan. When he finishes, he does it in style, and this one, he slides so everybody can see him tuck it away with the diving header. Woo! Number 10 gets the first one in this game. It's just been a challenging year for injuries for them.
Salarayan. What a drive! Santos! Sensational!
Above his head from a ridiculous angle, and there's so much space here. As Santos goes wide, watch Jassy Zardes pulls the players to the near post. Far comes back up, and then Santos recognizes that everybody's looking where Zardes is. And then he just goes near post. You gotta have some guts to do that, some confidence. And Pedro Santos is a player who can be flying on confidence. He continues to impress game after game.
That's basically the community the whole team has together. It's showing in the performances. Gasper not out of gas yet. Lud ends the spell. The first to score at Mafre Stadium this year in the 88th minute.
Etienne just gets squeezed inside, and this is the player that he has to track. Lud takes Valenzuela to almost the back post and then pops into this space right on top of the 6. So it gives him that second of separation, that little half a yard. That's all really he needs.
Thompson intercepts.
Urso starting the sequence. Akindelli out wide for Huon. Michel is furthest forward. Trying to find the angle. It does. Tesho Akindelli sneaking behind a Beasler. Akindelli scores! Tesho Akindelli, his first start since the MLS is Back tournament, provides just his second goal of the year, and Orlando takes the lead.
You see the space in behind the back line here. He just wants it, and Sporting Kansas City try to step up. They just keep him on side. Punchets thinks that he's going to draw him offside. The timing's not right there. There's no pressure on the ball. You have to drop. You have to stay with the runner. Instead, he just lets Akindele go. It's a wonderful slip pass in behind. He has a look around, sees that nobody's with. Absolutely rinsed right now by the Chicago Fire, who have been struggling.
And a Dynamo team that has certainly had Sporting Kansas City's number in recent weeks, including a 5-2 win at Children's Mercy Park, as again, they mistimed the offside trap, and Benji Michel has made it 2-0 for Orlando. Beasler this time getting beat. Mealy is frustrated. Michel's 4th goal in the last 5 games. And Orlando City have taken control.
Sporting's defense and an inability to just make mistakes. And where is Matt Beasler going in that moment? He gets drawn towards the ball. There's no pressure on the ball once again, so you cannot step up. Michel is in behind, completely free, 1-against-1 on Melia. Melia tries to come out, and he pokes it past him in the back of the net. It's a great finish, a great run by Michel in the end, but once again,
they've been outscoring teams now 13-4 in the first half of games. But it's been a lot tighter in the second half. Suzuki sends it in. Kinda couldn't do anything with it. Gerso picks it up. Shelton's in the middle. Russell's in the back post, and he scores! Johnny Russell, 4th goal in the last 3 games, and it's game on in Kansas City.
Sporting Kansas City, first it starts with Graham Zusi. It's a long ball, finds its way on that far side to Gerso, who's been a bright spot. Just lifts this one to the back post. Smith just does not commit to this one. It gets dunked on by Johnny Russell. He's just trying to shepherd this one out for a corner kick, and instead, Russell just nips inside him there, beats it, wants the ball more, slams it home with the header. You'll see it there. Kyle Smith just waiting for the ball, trying to let it run across his body. You cannot do that.
And a chance now for Mandela Egbo to score his first MLS goal. There's a 23-year-old Englishman against Robles, and he slots it in. It's the New York Red Bulls with the lead. 14 minutes in. Inter Miami 0, and New York Red Bulls 1.
Magnificent, but this one sold very well. Very cool. Picks his spot nicely. Mandela Egbo.
Another ball out of the back by LGP, intended for Morgan. Won by Tim Parker. Taken back by Pellegrini. It's good control from Pellegrini into the box for Agudelo on his right! And Agudelo's leveled it for Miami! The attacking midfielders, that's given away by Ben Sweat. Jorgensen tried to pull it back. Gonzalez Pires was there. Matuidi comes back to put out the fire. Fernandez, and it's slotted beyond Robles. It's Brian White who's fired New York Red Bulls back into the lead.
Luis Robles at his mercy. Luis is it out here. Ben Sweat holds, goes inside, and that's suicidal. And they capitalise on it. Again, it's snap, crackle, pop in a couple of the circumstances, but unfortunately, Ben Sweat opens the door, and New York wipe their feet and step through the mat. Easy finish in the air.
Opportunities to not just battle back. Look out, Duncan is out in front, and he got a numerical advantage now. 3v2, Robles with a save, and it's put back in. And the New York Red Bulls have a 2-goal lead with less than 6 minutes remaining of the 90.
Well,
it's Ben Mines with a third for New York.
And let's have a look what this is for. They're saying it was a foul on Gonzalez Pires on the halfway line. Ben Sweat doesn't go down and sweep it away. It falls, and it's Ben Mines who just pushes it home. Great save again by Luis Robles. Damming the torpedoes brilliantly.
Youngster Mines. Quick to find Cáceres Jr. And again, they have a 3v2 here and a chance to score a fourth. It's Cáceres Jr. Rolls it onto his left. And that's the 4th goal of the match for the New York Red Bulls, as Inter Miami, falling apart, will suffer their first defeat on home soil in this inaugural season.
Wide open here, 3 against 2, and they capitalise nicely on it. Draws, hesitates, holds, and then slingshot bottom corner. And again, Luis Robles looks one of the first times I think we can say that Miami looked like an expansion team.
One of those if it's just gone either side. Johnston's corner. Romney goes up, arriving in the back to head it into the net. Is Rios. It's his first goal in Major League Soccer. He missed a big chance in the first half, but he does not miss that. Gary Smith's side in front. Rios has struck. 21 minutes left at Nissan Stadium.
You'll always remember your first, and because Dave Romney is first to the header that comes across, and Rios does a brilliant job of being able to just win the battle with Mora. Mora gets caught flat-footed, and because of that, Rios is aggressive, sticks his head in first.
It's almost to stop trying to be so clever.
Yeah.
Price.
This one! Yes! This time, the Rapids, and it's Cole Bassett once again. Would you believe it? The Rapids number 26 from Jack Price with goal number 4 on the season, and this one should be 1-0.
Price has put this on a dime again, where it's supposed to be. And again, listen, Cole Bassett's smart. You saw last week what he did. He ran off Shiki. This time he runs behind Lawless into that space. He attracts, look at Lawless. He attracts 2 defenders. That allows Cole Bassett to get in behind. Look at the run he makes. He's wide open, tucks it into that corner, scoring his 4th goal, putting Colorado up 1-0.
Bassett now has a goal or an assist.
I'm not saying on that one. Throughout the whole night, I think Fisher's allowed them to be a little bit more physical, knowing the importance of this game. He's not stopping the flow of the game.
Price into Lewis, gets the return. Acosta through the centre, feeding Lewis. Lewis in on goal, got a chance here for 2! And Jonathan Lewis, that was sublime. The move was absolutely wonderful from the Rapids. They carved open the Quakes, and they are 2-0 up in the 50th minute. Jonathan Lewis with his 5th goal of the year.
Watch the ball. Ball in, ball out. Great run in. Look at the little turn by Acosta. The little dink ball in between that back line. Great run by Jonathan Lewis. Look at this ball by Acosta. He slips it in. Lewis just clips it over Vega. Put him up 2-0. But that movement, that sequence was fantastic. Creating space, ball into space. Good weight on that ball and a good finish.
Espinosa out, Mari in. Shinyashiki, quick feet, and it's an own goal, and the Rapids are 3-0 up. There's not much the defender could do there. I think it's Thompson, and Shinyashiki did all the hard work, got to the byline, and Tommy Thompson has put into an empty net. The Rapids lead by 3-0.
Well, listen, you can see the design play. Shinyashiki does a great job. He just flicks that ball, a little move, and then Tommy Thompson, we talked about that, sliding back towards goal. They're very dangerous play. And you can see Tommy Thompson does everything. He's in a decent position. Instead of letting Cole Bassett get in behind, he sticks his leg out trying to clear this ball, but it's just too close. It's just too close. You can see it go off the toe.
Warner and Trusty do well. Trusty still galloping forward, has a little look up. It's 4-on-3 here. Shinyashiki's in there. So too is Mosqueda. Chance for Mosqueda, and it's 4-0. Nicholas Mosqueda. Wonderful work from Austin Trusty. Acres of space for Nicholas Mosqueda, and Mosqueda with his 1st goal of the year, and it's Colorado Rapids 4, San Jose Earthquakes 0.
Well, you can see, look at, first of all, Austin Trusty does a great job. He anticipates, he comes down, he creates a space, he comes inside, and he slips a great ball. Look at Mosqueda. Remember we talked about man marking. You see one guy dropping back, you see 2 guys stepping up to play the offside trap. But Trusty plays a great ball. He's in there, and Mosqueda just toe pokes and past. But go back to the beginning of that play. Trusty does a nice job of winning that ball. He breaks down the line. To be honest with you, I think total control today.
Nice ball from Kelly. Bassett gets around his man. Shinyashiki, maybe this is 5. Shinyashiki makes it 5. It's wonderful work again from the Rapids. Jeremy Kelly with a wonderful ball inside. Bassett, unselfish, finds Shinyashiki, and he finds the bottom corner. It is a goal fest inside Dick's Sporting Goods Park. The Rapids lead by 5-0.
Again, we talked about the movement, okay? Cole Bassett does a nice job. As soon as he beats his guy, all of a sudden Shinyashiki's off to the races. He beats his guy, and look at this. Look at this great little leave. He lets it go. He runs off him. Now you're going man-to-man, you're in trouble. Shinyashiki's by himself. He makes a great run. Bassett unselfishly lays the ball off. And right there, there's 5. He tucks it right into the corner. Wow.
Rusnak will take this with his right foot. Referee gives the go-ahead. Rusnak firing away, and he scores. David correctly guessed, but Rusnak went high, David went low. 1-0 Salt Lake in the 65th minute.
Or any referee's going to make the call, and here it is. It's that left hand on it. This will get us a better look, and it gets a lot on it, Joe.
All the possession belonging to Salt Lake as they push it up the left side once again. Rusnak, watch there by Steres, plays it top of the box, the shot, score! Krylock, and it is now 2-0 in favor of RSL, and you just felt it was coming here in the 72nd minute, and the Galaxy now in trouble once again.
Difficulty getting around the ball defensively. And you can see right now, Krylock's just sitting at the top of the 18, and no one steps to him. The Galaxy defense gets back into defensive positions in a zone rather than marking a man. And when you're chasing back, you've got to find out where your opponent is, because sitting in the space on a fast break does not work. You have to figure out where the number 8 is. Krylock, the goal scorer, the leading goal scorer for this team is, and no one does it. He's sitting in the middle.
Between Cascante and Zuparic, every single time the ball goes out wide, they're going to have to keep an eye on him and get close to him if they can.
Ibobase into Jimmy Chara, who has scored! Jimmy Chara for a 3rd straight match! The Timbers open up the scoring, it's 1-0!
When that ball goes up, he knows that they're not going to win it, and he quickly drops off, and he comes into that little pocket, and he sets Jimmy Chara on, and that change of pace, that was a different level from Chara. Leerdam has no chance. Chara's reacted quickly. He's seen the seam. He's come inside, and he just needs one touch to put it beyond Fry to take his 3rd goal in as many games. What a moment, and this guy is getting better and better.
To the heart of the penalty area, and 1-0! And it's Dejan Jakovic, the Canadian international. Who else, of course, as he popped up inside 2 minutes and nods LAFC in front.
But it's very straightforward. Whitecaps in that zonal marking system. Gutierrez doesn't get a jump on the ball, does not attack it. And he puts the arms up, but really just one man to blame there. He feels that maybe Jakovic was on him a bit, but it's a good header from the Canadian. And just the early lead that LAFC was looking for and the Whitecaps were dreading. Good save for Meredith.
The Uruguayan Rodriguez, who plays it short this time. Bikel got a nudge, not enough, and a great goal by Bradley Wright Phillips, who spins and fires home another goal in his storied career. 6 on the year, 114 from his 206 games, and it's a nightmare start for Brian Meredith. 2 corners, 2 goals, 2-0 LAFC.
And has won the Golden Boot twice for MLS. You can't leave him with this type of a space. He just peels away from Veselinovic, and on the turn, terrific technique, able to put it in behind Meredith at full stretch, can't get near it. And it's a horror start, much like we saw a couple of last season in the 6-1 loss here.
So a lot of players sub 25 years of age as LAFC tries to get value from young players. That's a nice ball into the box for Diego Rossi. Charge down, and 3-0. And Bradley Wright Phillips has 2 goals inside 5 minutes. And now the floodgates appear to be open, and Whitecaps fans have every reason to be concerned as Brian Meredith has had to pick the ball out of the back of the net 3 times in 11 minutes.
Picking the ball up in the spot between the back 4 and the front line there. And then there's the shot opportunity from Rossi. And again, almost an overhead type goal from Bradley Wright Phillips. Even at 35 years of age, still very agile and able to sniff that chance out, turn it towards goal, and from in close again, Meredith not given any chance.
As the ball is now into Bradley Wright Phillips again, picks out Rodriguez. Gets around Gutierrez so easily into the danger area. This is incredible. It is a hat trick inside 14 minutes for Bradley Wright Phillips. 4-0 LAFC. It is a catastrophic disaster for the Whitecaps.
Delays his run here as Rodriguez goes one-on-one with Gutierrez, and it's terrible defending from Gutierrez. Far too easy as it's played in front by Rodriguez. And does that come off of the Whitecap defender, Veselinovic, and into his own goal?
You're right.
Yeah, I think it's an own goal off of Veselinovic.
Atuesta. Rossi running at Jake Nerwinski, trying to twist the New Jersey man around. Nice give and go. Rossi! 33 minutes in, and the Uruguayan stuffs it away into the far corner. And the lead extended once again, and poor Brian Meredith will have nightmares about this one, as will Mark Dos Santos.
Perfect one-touch passing, and an inch perfect pass here on the give and go from Rossi to Mark Anthony Kay. Perfect weight, perfect spot for Rossi to just open the foot and one-time it beyond Meredith into the far corner. Terrific work from Rossi and Mark Anthony Kay. And the Whitecaps now 5 behind.
Well, that's a problem because the Whitecaps have used up their complement now of substitutes. Neat little layoff. Ginella, and then for the attacking blessing, Cifuentes to the byline and tapped in at the near post. And it's a goal for Danny Mazovsky as he tipped it in for his 3rd of the season. And LAFC increases the lead to 6-0.
A little bit of fortune there on the right side from Rodriguez, but again, he comes to life when the ball's at his foot. He's able to sit down Derek Cornelius and get the ball across. And Mazovsky with an easy tap-in. Blessing in for Rodriguez. A little bit of luck, as I say, unfortunate for Derek Cornelius, who's probably been the Whitecaps' most solid defender since he's come into the back four. But on this occasion, it's Brian Rodriguez who's best again. And then it's knocked in. Mazovsky with an easy tap-in. Blessing in for Rodriguez. A little bit of luck, as I say, unfortunate for Derek Cornelius, who's probably been the Whitecaps' most solid defender since he's come into the back four. But on this occasion, it's Brian Rodriguez who's best again.